That's a really
I feel
good
like we've talked a
point.
lot
Yeah.
about the data, the importance of that, and technology, even something as simple as a cell phone, and using that to connect patients to the resources that they need, which is huge. I think one of the concerns about these communities is they don't always have the latest and the greatest and the newest
Right.
when it comes to tech and resources in general. I think it's great that the people who live in these communities have advocated for themselves, their families, those who work in these communities, as I know all of us have at one point or another. That it's really hard. It's hard to be a patient there, and it's hard to be a clinician there too. And so all of this kind of outpouring of we need to do something different has led to some changes, both in the private sector and the government itself, looking at how can we provide more for these communities. Now, that being said, in order to reap the benefits of some of these resources, you do have to have some things in place. Like you kind of have to have those efficient processes, protocols, the data to make that happen. And I think that's one thing about this team is that there's so many people with such a huge range of knowledge, expertise, innovation. To your point, Dr. Susan, just hey, having a link between you and another colleague that has maybe the resources that your patient needs is huge. I know that's work that I've done in some organizations too, as we talk about staffing and how do how do you create more of a pipeline so that although the world is changing and lots of things are happening, especially in healthcare, that that you're going to be able to bring in that next batch of nurses, techs, physicians, food staff who are going to be able to help provide for those patients over the longer term. So I think these are things again that we obviously see every day, but I believe our benefit is bringing all of these folks together to think through things and look at them in different areas and talk about how to make things different. So I think that's huge.